And welcome back again to the Crypto Hulk Show. Let me grab my phone. Got a great show lined up. It's not all Fort Knox. Yeah, I'm going to tell you what. This whole Fort Knox thing, these Troomers that I've been hearing, first about, before Trump, I think, was even elected, they're talking about taking over Greenland, changing the name of the Gulf of America, and just checking the gold in Fort Knox, and then just this whole U.S. aid thing. I never even heard of U.S. aid until recently. I think we got some problems. I know we have some problems in America. The money that's just blown. Like we're 34 trillion in debt, and then just there's a lot of bad shit going down, and this is all leading up to a black swan. This we know. We've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for a black swan for 5 years. You know, I know something bad's coming. I have a feeling this whole Fort Knox thing. This is bad. Like my article said that I was reading off to you, I don't think we've ever checked Fort Knox. There must, think about this. Last time they checked Fort Knox was 1953, and that was 6% of the gold that they checked. We can't even verify 100%. I don't know if we've ever verified 100% of the gold in Fort Knox. It might be this thing where, shit, it hasn't been checked for ever. When I saw that, I'm like, holy shit. This is something pretty substantial here. The reason why nobody's ever verified the gold there, that's very interesting. I remember in the Army, we had to check our shit that we had locked up in these connexes, I don't know, every 3 months or something, or every 6 months, or we'd literally pull everything out of these big containers, put it all back in, just to verify we had the shit. And this was stuff that's not even valued like gold. And now we got gold in our country. We haven't checked it. Oh, I'm telling you, something's up. I'm sure glad I bought gold back around August of last year. We're going to start off with that because gold, let me tell you something, gold will back the new monetary system. You see what's going on here? I don't know what's going on, but there's whenever my years of working in law enforcement, when I go to investigate something and when it initially appears fucked up, that's when I would go in for a deeper dive to figure out what is going on. And this is what I'm seeing right here. We've got a government that's just printing money like crazy. It's not backed by gold. We went off a gold standard. Why? Why do we go off a gold standard? I know the reason they tell us stuff, but just why would you? Doesn't make any sense, does it? Why haven't we inspected at least 100% of the gold in 80 years? This doesn't make sense. Something's going on, and we're going to figure out what it is. I sure hope you have enough gold and silver. Don't overbuy your crypto. Look, right now, my gold is worth more than my crypto. Is there any YouTuber influencer out there? Is there any influencer out there, period, besides the gold bugs? Well, Crypto Hulk, they don't have any crypto. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But somebody who's like me, who teaches about crypto and this and that, do you know any of them who claim to have more gold than crypto? I'm probably one of the only ones, okay? There's a reason for that. It's not in a gold fund. It's not in a gold card like these other crypto influencers, Dumb and Dumber, or the digital dildo twins, or whatever you want to call them. They sell everything on their show. They'll promote whatever they can, and peddle and sell whatever they can. I think a while ago it was like some kind of gold card they were selling. Then it was like art paintings. I'm like, what the fuck? They said it was a little hedge. I look at it as a little hedge, they said. I've never heard that shit. These people are something else. But I have more money right now valued in gold than I do crypto. There ain't no gold there, those lying rejects. Who's the first five to the show? Brian Harty, Geo, Jersey Kathy, Star-Lord's dad. Hit the like button. And MAB 1914. Let's start in on this. My name's Crypto Hulk. Oh, wait a second. Let me check here really quick. Yeah, never forget, don't overbuy crypto, says Mr. OG. Buy gold, silver. We're going to get into, like, gold. I'm telling you, I knew years ago, gold's got to be 10 to 15,000 for an ounce. I knew that shit. And we're going to be finding out real soon. I'll tell you what, if they go into there at Fort Knox and they found there's really not that much gold in there, the value of the dollar is going to get hammered. Like, I don't know how all this plays out. Maybe they go in there. There's not the gold that they said there was. Drives the price of the dollar down maybe for people getting scared. Because remember, the dollar is speculative. I know it's not tied to gold. But when fearful times hit, cash drops. Gold goes up, doesn't it? Yes, you're right, Crypto Hulk. When I started buying gold, it was around $1,800. I think about 5 years ago, I was buying gold. That's when I kind of started buying gold about 5 years ago. I think gold was $1,600 or $1,800 an ounce. Now it's like $3,000. And let's get into this thing first. Let me get a legal disclaimer. So my name is Crypto Hulk. I'm not a financial advisor. Michael David, thanks for the tax-free donation for the Shadow Band Fund. Totally, I'm ready to. I'm very close to losing the TikTok account. I keep getting these strikes for no reason. Like, I'm not even doing anything. I'm convinced that the Chinese are running TikTok completely. And they don't want their people touching crypto in China. So anything to do with crypto, Chinese are like, oh, give it a strike. Because they want their people fucking broke. That's what the Chinese government wants. My name's Crypto Hulk, not a financial advisor, not a crypto advisor, none of the above. Don't buy anything I tell you to buy. Don't sell anything I tell you to sell. Before every show, I get super fucking high. I'm on drugs right now. My ability to give you financial information is compromised. Every single time I post a picture, do anything, I'm super fucking high. So now you got it right there. If there is no gold, there'll be gold. It just won't be what they say. And yeah, if they announce it, that's the plan, to create a black swan, to create havoc, to throw the markets, to get everything all fucked up. That's how, because look, you can create a black swan different ways. War, you don't want nukes and stuff. Everybody's on the same planet until we got Mars or something. So everybody's on the same planet. How can you create a black swan without fucking up the planet? Announce we'd have half the gold we thought we did. That would cause a serious fucking problem. So you don't want to start blowing shit up and everybody has to breathe that nuclear shit and it goes in the water. You want to create a black swan without fucking up the environment. So a perfect thing would be, oh, I'm sure we got gold, probably half of it or something. But you announce, oh, we've got none of the gold. Well, that's going to cause a black swan. We don't just set off any boom, boom, pows and shit. The markets are going to just start dumping. People are going to jump out of cash. Or people are going to jump out of the money. So any kind of funds that involve dollars, like stable coins, or all these things, it's going to cause a serious economic problem. That could cause a black swan. You don't have to blow up half the planet and shit. You can create a black swan just with fear. So that's why I'd say it would be announced that there's no gold, because that could set us right into a black swan. The economy would just dump. The faith in the United States would just dump. And then the United States would tokenize. They're talking about right now, what they call it, monetizing everything. Well, that's tokenization. And if they've been, which they have, in my opinion, they've been working on this shit for 10 years. For all we know, they might have 1, 2, 3 trillion, 10 trillion already tokenized. They could come out tomorrow, right after a black swan, boom, up, false alarm. We've just tokenized everything in the United States, back to business as normal. See, that's how they're going to do this shit. Whenever black swan we have, it's not going to start wars or nothing. It's going to be very quick. You know, the average people, I don't know how much money the average people got saved, how much food, 2-3 weeks. It might not, I don't know how long this black swan is going to last. I'm not the guy who calls the shots and has the crystal ball and shit, okay? But it'll be a black swan to where it's going to cause some pain. And, but not, if there's too bad of a black swan, then somebody might invade the United States. So they have to be careful on how bad this thing gets, or how, maybe they just wipe out banking. I don't know. Let's not worry about that dumb shit right now. Let's worry about getting silver. If you don't have a lot of money, get silver. I sell gold and silver on my channel. Look under my videos. The main live videos, my little short videos, I just have wallets, crypto wallets for sale, but usually my live stream videos will have the gold, silver, both for sale. All right. And the prices are competitive. What that does is help my channel, the algorithm. I really don't make too much off any of that, but it's just, it helps the algorithm when YT sees that, oh, people are buying gold or silver. So it just helps. Robert Driscoll. Gold, no gold. Oops. Had vodka yet? Oh, yeah. I drink about a gallon of vodka before a show. That's standard. And I got coffee with vodka in it, of course. All right. Let's look here. Where is my gold? I'm going to start off with that one. Give me a minute to find it. I think this one's it. Yeah, okay, let's start with the gold. Because, like I said, right now, I have more gold money my gold is more valuable than my crypto right now. Like if I had to just pick right now, I'd take what I have in gold. But when crypto takes off, then that's going to be worth more than the gold. That's my safety net, is my gold. I have not overbought my crypto. I have a certain amount of it. I started with 3 months worth of pay. Still got the same amount in crypto. Now I have a Caleb Brown account, which is separate, which, yeah. Now let's look at this gold here. What is this article? When's the date on this? I hate when they... Okay, this is June 30th, 2025. Okay. I'm sorry, what? That's... How the fuck is that? Like, I'm literally reading the date of this article. I think it's J-U-N. I know I need glasses, but that's not J-A-N. So maybe it's meant to be. And then down below, they're showing February 23rd, 2025. Okay, this is very strange. It's showing here. This article was written June 30th. Like, are you guys seeing this? 2025. So this is in the future, I guess. Well, damn it, Crypto Hulk. No wonder you know this fucking shit. You're getting news from the future. Shut up. And then down below, I'm seeing Polymarket Bet February 23rd, 20. Hey, I don't know. Maybe this article's from the future, and I'm shown this by the powers that be, the universe or something. I don't know. I'm going to hop on the time machine and get back to what we're dealing with February here. So we're looking at an article. Does the U.S. hold its famous gold reserves? Polymarket bets 21% that Fort Knox gold is a mirage. Now, I'm not sure what Polymarket is, but I guess you can make bets or something. Speculation over Fort Knox gold reserve grows as decades without full audits fuel doubts about the vault's contents. On Polymarket, bettors now price a 21% likelihood the gold does not exist, mirroring lingering public distrust despite official claims of security. Well, I think since 1950, let's read this little portion right here. On the prediction platform Polymarket, users are betting on the mystery. One contract currently assigns a 21% likelihood that the gold does not exist. While the U.S. officials have long asserted the gold remains secure, the absence of fresh verification keeps theories alive. For instance, the last complete audit of Fort Knox gold took place in 1953. And that exercise was reportedly a spot check of only about 6% of the gold. Oh my God, are you hearing me? Something ain't right. There is something very wrong here. Like I said, I mean, inventories are done all the time, right? Is it possible that Nixon went off the gold standard because he knew we didn't have that gold in there? We're going to find out. Nixon left in the 70s. Well, he did that in the 70s. 20 years before he even got there, they probably still hadn't even done an audit. I don't know. Maybe somehow Nixon found out there wasn't enough gold and said, oh, shit. He didn't want to admit it, so he went on an oil standard just to distract everything. Just reading the articles, man. I don't know. Not looking good. I'll tell you what. I got the bullshit meter right here.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's 3 gallons of bullshit in a 2-gallon bucket.
So I had to hit the meter on that one. Something ain't right. Now, we're talking about repricing gold. Let me tell you something, everybody. Let me tell you something, buddy. If there ain't all that gold in there, that's going to be all bad. That will cause the price of gold to surge because people are going to get scared. They're going to get scared, right? And when people get scared, that's when gold goes up. Daniel, thank you very much for the tax-free donation. Daniel says, Brazil is about to launch an XRP ETF. Yep, Brazil is one of Ripple's first partners. I showed that. Nobody else has the evidence, but Crypto Hulk. So we look here. The article here says, repricing U.S. gold reserves would be bullish for the market, signaling the precious metal is not a barbaric relic. Says here, much attention. Now, this article here is from February 23rd, 2025, not June 2025. We're not in the time machine right now. Much attention has been focused on U.S. gold reserves in recent days, especially the stockpile in Fort Knox. While Secretary of Treasury Scott Bessent dismissed the possibility of revaluing the stash of gold to market levels. I don't believe anything these people say. He's a Secretary of the Treasury. What's his exact job? Treasury Secretary. And this is such I don't want to hit the bullshit meter again. How do you be a secretary of a treasurer, the treasurer, where do you put treasure? In a chest? Like pirate's treasure? And you don't do audits on gold in Fort Knox. Are you fucking serious? Like, this shit hasn't been done since 1953. Something is wrong here. Something's very, very wrong. There's something that's not right, okay? This is not normal. This is not, no. Now, this article here, this next one, we got to look at this. Because I'm telling you, if you don't have a bunch of silver or something right now, or if you don't got gold, like I've been telling you all the time, I've been buying this gold. That's why, like for 5 years, I hadn't bought any. I was actually getting some gold. I hadn't bought crypto for 5 years. I was buying gold. Not a lot over the years, but I mean, I was buying it. Not enough to really tell anybody because I'm not, trying to put it out there like that. But here's this article here. Talks about repricing gold. They're going to have to do this. Gold will be repriced. They're talking about the U.S. owns 261 million troy ounces at 3,000 an ounce. They said the value would be 750 billion in gold. Here's what it says. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent set off speculation earlier this month that a reevaluation was possible. Here's what he said, everybody. We're going to monetize the asset side of the U.S. balance sheet. Do you know what that means? When you monetize the assets, well, Crypto Hulk, is he talking about tokenization of real world assets? They're telling you, everybody, this is what's happening. There might not be all the gold in there. See, look, the gold price, let me tell you something. It's not supply and demand. I'm going to let you in on something right now for brand new people that just don't know. Let me repeat what I just said. The price of gold is not supply and demand. It's a set price that, like the World Gold Council or whatever, they set a price and they tell people what gold will be. Did you know this? No, you didn't. So it's very interesting. People say, well, crypto prices are manipulated. Absolutely, yes. We have a speculative market right now. Crypto prices do not mean a thing. I don't care. That's why these dumb shits, when they read off, well, with the crypto price today, according to the Fibonacci, and we're up 3% on the 24-hour, and that's so fucking stupid. These people are so retarded. They're the same ones, the Dumb and Dumbers and all these YouTube people out there and TikTok talking about shit that they have no fucking clue. We have a gold price that is set according to what the council wants it to be. And then we got Fort Knox where for 80 years, nobody even checks to see if we got all the gold in there. Like, I'm not making this shit up, man. This is fucking real. There's a black swan coming. Can't you see all the dumb shit I'm telling you right now?
That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic. That bullshit is toxic.
This is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing dumb shit. Like, this doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, if I'm running a business, everybody's fired. If you're running a business and you're supposed to have, let's bring it to reality. I don't know, your Chevy Corporation, and you have a treasury somewhere in a vault where the company, and no one checks the money for 80 years. Like, dude, you're fired. I mean, it's that simple, right? How is it in the United States government? We haven't checked Fort Knox ever. The last audit in 53, that was only 6%. So technically, I don't know if we've ever checked the gold. If we were running a business, you're fired. And you'll never get a job anywhere. When people find out You've never checked Fort Knox? Oh, I remember when I used to work in police. Okay, I'll admit, one of these law enforcement jobs I had kind of a, let's say, issue, and came up, and it hurt my career for about 2 years. I had to contact, let's say, the chief, and the chief had to lose a file. You know what I mean? Like, make it go bye-bye. But that shit fucked me up, and I couldn't get a job anywhere for like 2 years. And I'm not saying I did anything wrong or nothing, but maybe I did. But that shit fucked me up. So when the word got out, I tried to work at different departments and stuff, and they did an investigation. They found out I hadn't checked the gold in Fort Knox for 80 years. Nobody would fucking touch me. But it seems almost as if in the United States, if you fuck up and never check gold at all, that's supposed to be there. Like, how do you know that shit's there? What if the guards, what if, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if? Look, hey, this is way too much. I can't understand this shit. Like, I work in a world where, I don't know, there's consequences, and you do good shit and you're rewarded, and you do bad shit. And we're back again. Looks like YT decided to censor the show. Must be good. Iron Patriot Mike, thank you very much for the tax-free. Yep, 100 ounces of silver and some gold dimes, 1/10 of an ounce. And we got Tanner. Welcome to the 2024 Crypto Explosion. So that's what I'm just showing you these articles here to give you some idea. Here's an article if you want to read it on Fort Knox. Hey, this whole thing is just makes no fucking sense. And when I see shit that doesn't make sense, when I used to work law enforcement, I go right in on it. That's where there's fucking more deep. If it's that bad, if something is fucked up on the surface like that, there's some deep, deep problems if you investigate. I already know. That shit's happened too much in my career. Talks about Fort Knox heavily guarded vaults, believed to hold a vast reserve of gold. Donald Trump is asking, now questions are being asked regarding the safety of Fort Knox gold. Trump is not sure if the repository is safe enough and if all the gold is there. That's in the second and third paragraphs. Like, this is very troubling. What if some of the guards over the years stole gold? No one's audited it. This is very bad. Now, let's look at what they call the national debt clock. The usdebtclock.org, if you want to go to it. I want to show you something. I want to show you what the price of gold really is. It's about 10,000 an ounce, and that's right now. Look at this right here. This is a thing called the National Debt Clock. It's a .org. It's not a .com. It's an organization that counts everything. How much income tax have we... everything you can imagine. The U.S. interest paid, the U.S. debt, credit card debt, like anything you can imagine. They keep track of this shit, okay? How many homeless are in America? This U.S. debt clock, let me tell you what now, at one point for 2 years, didn't have the price of gold on it. They took it off, gold. I think silver as well. Some of you guys remember. Like, I used to look at this thing, and all of a sudden one day they stopped putting gold and silver for like 2 years, maybe 3. And everybody was wondering why. Then what Crypto Hulk did is I did a little discovery, and I was able to find it. I'm the only one that could do this. I did a little discovery, and at one point I saw gold, and I showed everybody gold was at 15,000 an ounce. People were like, oh shit, Crypto Hulk. Yeah, I was able to find these little fuckers hit it. I was able to find it, okay? And I broadcasted that, of course, like I do. And to everybody's amazement, no other channel had this. I had the national debt clock when no one else had it because they took it off, but I got it. And I was showing gold at like 15,000, whatever it was, 14,890 per ounce. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Let me tell you something again. Let me make it clear. The price of gold is not market demand. The price of gold is set by rich people, okay? That means the price is manipulated. Like right now, if we look at this, gold is at $9,001 per ounce. And it says here in 5 years, it's going to be $12,600 per ounce. Whoa, 10 years from now, gold should be about 10,000 an ounce still. Now, let me tell you something. This chart doesn't say anything about a black swan, does it? No, because you don't know what's going to happen. See, right now, 9,000 should be the price of gold, not 3,000. That's why I knew this years ago. That's why I've been buying gold more than crypto, because if something were to ever happen to my crypto, I got gold I can hold. Not in a card like these dumb shits were telling you to buy the gold card and all that shit. They don't sell that shit anymore, do they? No, they sell all kinds. The one dude was selling dog chew toys. That digital fucked up perspective. Like 4 years ago, he's literally selling dog treats and dog chew toys on his program. I'm like, wow, have some self-respect. So you can go back and listen to the show. Do the like 2022, 2021. Yeah, he's selling dog toys and stuff. I'm like, What we got is that U.S. debt clock showing gold's at 9,000. Let me tell you something. If we have a black swan, double that shit, okay? You might be looking at $18,000 gold price. So that's why I got the gold. That's why I told you. If something were ever happen and gold skyrockets or whatever and my crypto goes to shit or I'm super hacked, that's why I got all the gold in case of a hacking, then I'll go buy a house with my gold. Like I'm walking away with this shit with something good. I'm going to have a nice fat bag of cash somehow, or a fat bag of something, okay? I didn't overbuy my crypto. Right now, I got the equal amount of gold and crypto. If you ask a financial advisor, I'm just telling you this. I know whales that got 1.4 million. And I know some other whales that they don't really tell me how much they got, and I don't fucking care. But this one guy was grateful. He came up, said, "Hey, Crypto Hulk, I really appreciate it." I started off with $10,000 to $15,000. His name's Gene. Oh shit, put him out there. I'm just kidding. His name's not Gene. Crypto Hulk. But he started off with 10 to 15 grand in crypto. He met me, boosted that up to this was like 4 years ago or something, 4 or 5 years ago. I think 4. We started talking. Then he added money. So then he had 100 grand in crypto. He just showed me like 2 months ago. He's got 2 wallets. One of them had like $800,000. I'm like, holy shit. They showed me the other ones like $400,000 or $387,000. I'm like, fuck, dude. You got like $1.3 million in crypto? He's like, because of you, yeah. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like, my shit really does work. I mean, I don't have that kind of money. But remember, crypto was 15 to 31 cents when I first got it. So I don't know when. He must have bought in at 20 cents or something. But yeah, it's gone up 10, 12 times or 13 times since I bought it. So if your 100,000 would end up being 1.4 million. So it works out. I saw the fucking wallets, and he's not trying to lie or anything to me. He just showed me his fucking wallet. I looked at her on his phone. I'm like, dude. But he's like, thank you. You helped me retire. I'm like, whoa. I was kind of, I like that feeling. I'm able to just help people. He said he lost his retirement. Something happened. I forgot. Either he got ill or I can't remember what the fuck. I know he had a stroke like a few months ago, like a bad one where he could have died. So he might have got ill in his past, but he lost his retirement. Then he said, you helped me get it back. I'm like, whoa. I said, that's cool. Right on, man. So there's your little debt clock thing. Now let's get out of that and talk about Plume. Now here's an investment. We'll jump from that into an investment possibility for all of y'all. Let's look right here. Plume Network. We discussed the Plume Network, got to be 3 months ago, maybe 6. And I don't think it could have been 12 cents. But let's take a little look at this. Okay. Music Protocol taps the Plume Network, Plume, Plume Network, to what? Revolutionize music tokenization. Now, here's an investment right now where you're going to be ahead of the curve, okay? Plume Network is a first mover advantage, all right? We're going to see more of this as DeFi comes about. So this is something where you're not rich next week or next month or 3 months from now. Now, it could spike up. You could double or triple or whatever. But this one is for the future of the internet and crypto. Brevin Howard Digital. That's Brevan. Brevin Howard Digital and Han Ventures. If you want to look both of these up to do your own research, HAUN, Han Ventures, backed real world assets platform. Are you hearing me? Plume Network and Music Protocol, a tokenized world music assets protocol teamed up to redefine music tokenization and monetization. Let me explain to you something. An artist in the old days would sell records and shit, and that's where they get the term rock star, and they could make a lot of fucking money. But over the years, the artists have taken a big hit. And if they don't own their music, this is going to be a site where you can own, let's say they have a gold album, you could own a portion of that gold album. Maybe there's an album they make and it's worth $50 million. They can tokenize that out. This is truly amazing. Plume and what's called Music Protocol announced their collaboration February 24th. The partnership will enable the music royalties. So you can see what we got going on here is you can own some kind of portion of your favorite artist and then collect the royalties as well forever. This is very amazing. And since it's blockchain, there's no hiding anything. See, I could make a music album and it wouldn't make any money. I could make a music album, Sony could produce it and all that and claim, oh yeah, we're going to give you 1%. How do I really know I'm getting 1%? Well, with this right here, it's on blockchain, everybody. So no one's ripping you off. The artists will become rich again, okay? Make America great again. This is very exciting to see. This will put power into the artists themselves. They can sometimes skip a record company. The record companies are going to hate this. The artists are going to love this, okay? Music Protocol facilitates the monetization of music royalties. You hear that word monetization? Remember the Secretary of the Treasury were talking about that? The monetization of the United States assets. What do we got here? The monetization. What is this? They're turning it into crypto. That treasurer guy just told you, but he used the word monetization. He didn't use the word crypto, did he? No, Crypto Hulk is showing you in advance what the fuck is going to happen, okay? I'm showing you in advance. There should be no reason why you can't end up multi-millionaire from watching this show. I'm showing you in advance the name of the companies. Buy into this shit, okay? Like, it's at 12 cents. The Plume shit, you can go. They don't have this on Caleb Brown. But go to CoinMarketCap and look up Plume. It's 12 cents. This is real world use case right here. You're going to have an ownership in a Plume network that's tokenizing the artists of the world. They've got first mover advantage. I talked about Plume 3 months ago, maybe more, 6. Here they are again. It says right near the end. Now I'm going to tell you something. Who's Plume? Well, Crypto Hulk. You always told us, like, well, who are they working with? Want to know who they're working with? Let's find out who they're working with. Maybe you heard of Ondo Finance, huh? Oh, shit, Crypto Hulk, are you serious? Plume Network is hooked up with Ondo. I'm telling you, you better get that fucking Plume. You better. Now, if you want to flip it, that's up to you. Maybe it skyrockets for a week or two and it drops immediately. Maybe it skyrockets for 2 days and then dumps. I don't know. I'm just telling you. If you want to short-term pump and dump this thing, that's up to you. You better time it right. This is not garbage, so it's not going to start, you're not going to lose. The company's not going bankrupt tomorrow. They're linked up with Ondo. Now, let's take a little looky-loo here. Here is a link for Ondo. Brand new people like, well, what the fuck is Ondo? I'm the one who also told you about Ondo when it was probably 10 cents. Now Ondo's what, $1.80 or $1.60? You could have 16 times your money if you were watching Crypto Hulk show, because I was talking about Ondo before anybody else. Let's look. Stuart, what are you doing over there? Ondo Finance is going to move $95 million to BlackRock. Let me break this down, the article, real quick. Plume Network, who's working on tokenizing music and shit for artists, has a partner in this deal. Ondo. You know why Ondo's a big deal? Because Ondo's a partner with BlackRock. And if you know who BlackRock is, the world's largest investment company is tied in with Ondo, because Ondo is helping BlackRock tokenize treasuries. Now Ondo is helping Plume Network. So Plume is kind of, in a way, using the same company that BlackRock is. Oh my God, Crypto Hulk, I'm buying that crypto right now. Well, let's go down the road just a little bit with this. Oh, I know you're going to want to get that Plume shit right now. You're already whipping out your credit card, going over to your favorite crypto exchange to buy this shit. Now, Ondo is working with BlackRock, and that's cool, but Ondo is also working with Axelar to tokenize again. So Axelar is more of like a cross chain, and Ondo's working with Axelar, and you know why that's important? Because no matter where you go, all roads lead back to Ripple. Axelar is a Ripple partner. Here's your proof right here. Oh, shit. Crypto Hulk, are you fucking serious? The XRP ledger, Ethereum virtual machine sidechain, enhancing interoperability with Axelar Bridge. Oh, my God. So basically, Crypto Hulk, the Plume Network is using Ripple. Yep. And Axelar. Yep. And Ondo. Yep. And BlackRock's using the same thing. Yep. Is there anybody else related to this Crypto Hulk? I mean, do you need any more? Yes, there's more. There's Google. Google Cloud's mixed up in this. Oh shit. Yeah. Not a big deal. Fireblocks. We have Caleb Brown, right? And Caleb Brown sponsors this channel, and they use Fireblocks for custody. Well, just so happens that Plume is using Fireblocks for custody. Oh, shit. Is that all, CryptoHawk? There's nobody else working with them? Well, Symbiotic is working with them. Kobo, Aether, Superstate. That's all just, not a big deal, right? Now, the chimpanzee's like, should I invest in Plume? I don't know. Is it a rug pull? Why don't I hear my other crypto influencers talking about Plume, CryptoHawk? Look, don't ask me the dumb shit questions. All right? You want me to find cool shit so you can invest in it. This is so fucking secure, Plume. Like, it would take a fucking monkey not to invest in this, okay? Amateur night at the comedy club. I think that article is done. D-U-N. Where are we at? We're at 46 minutes. Let's see some questions here. It's 12 cents. You've got, so what's the use case? Tokenizing music, owning music, and you collecting royalties on people that buy or rent service from it. This is a use case where it's revolutionary. It's not done. Normal people don't have an ability, in the past at least, unless you knew Sony Records or something, to get in on a record deal. You're going to have artists in the future having some kind of a forum where they're going to put together, they're going to cut their latest album, and they're going to allow people to get in, jump in on the album and buy a portion of it, and then they're going to release the album to the public, and the royalty is where you start getting money dumped in. And then just the partnerships they got with, they're using BlackRock tech company called Ondo and shit, and you got Ripple with Axelar mixed all up in this shit, like day-yum. This is a day-yum, okay? This isn't Bored Apes or Peppy, and you got nobody working with it. You've got the biggest investment company in the world. You're using their tech company, Ondo, on this deal. That's amazing. And then you got Fireblocks, like, and you got Ripple, like, dang, this is a sweet deal. If you're somebody that can afford 12 cents per crypto, I would definitely give this 2 thumbs up. I have no reservations if you buy it. I'm waiting for my paycheck for the first of the month. I might get in on maybe 20% of my paycheck to get that. I always find the cool shit when I got no money. Then when I get paid, it's like gone or something. So, Freedom Rings. This is for the XDC fund. Thank you very much for that. Let's take a look here. Ondo is 94 cents right now. Oh, that's a deal, because it used to be about $1.60 or $1.80. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm at a point now where I'm buying crypto. I love seeing Ondo at 94 cents, because I remember it was like $1.60 or something. Like, damn, I'm priced out. Now, Ondo, it's not bad at under $1. It's like I'm getting discount prices, right? All right. Blue Collar Scholar says broke for another 1.5 days. I know I got to wait till I think it's the 2nd where I get paid. And then I'll have the show where I'm going to tell you what I bought. Not how much, but what I bought. I might tell you my percentages on Out of 100% of my money, I bought 20% of this and then 20%. I can tell you that kind of stuff, but just not how much. Okay, out of $1 million. The other influencers won't talk about it until after the value goes up. By me showing you these different cryptos, hey, a lot of people watch this channel. But it would be like, look, the universe shows me stuff. So the universe freely shows me, so I have to freely give it away. And if I were to hold on to it, then I'm being greedy. Then the universe might not want to show me stuff. So it'll show me more stuff. That's how it is. If I miss out on any of this, I'll see something else and find another investment path. That's how it is. Another door will open. So I would have liked to buy these before I told everybody, but it's just, if I'm giving information, I have to give it away. So anyhow, enough of that. Let's look here. Now, we already talked. Let me look here. Let's do real quickly here. Google Wallet. Now, we know that Google and Ripple are super, super tight. Okay. Let's take a look here. I want to show you the future on how this goes down with these wallets. You got something called Google Wallet. Becomes even more useful for people in the United States. Yeah, Google Wallet is already the most popular digital wallet for Android users. The application has evolved a lot in the last couple of years and is no longer just a simple payment option for debit credit card. Okay, what we got going on here, I'm just going to let you know the future. Everything you do will require there will be a wallet that you have in the future. It's electronic. You could get injected with a microchip, and you go to a dental office, you swipe your hand over, there might be a keyboard there, and it might be voice activated possibly. Some of these keyboards might have technology where it looks at your eye, and if you look at certain things, it'll know what you're doing. Anyhow, that's another story. But what you will have is crypto in your wallet. Everything you have, medical records, dental, everything will be in a wallet, electronic wallet. You won't even need your phone, okay? Maybe your facial ID. You walk up, put your face in the camera, scans it. It'll ask you what to do. Maybe ask your password. Maybe put a thumbprint, palm print. Boom, no password. Whatever it is, that'll be your future. You won't have debit and credit cards anymore. Those will be gone. Everything will be on a screen. Okay? Now, that's Google Wallet. Now, we know that Ripple is the chosen one with Google, and I'm going to show you why. This one is more for like new people, this article, because I'm showing you what's going to happen in the future. And I'll back it up with facts on why I say things. Right here you have an article, Google-backed payment company Ripple. Ta-da! Boom. Google-backed payment company Ripple. It tells us right here. And they're working in India, and they're working on National Payments Corporation of India. So Google and Ripple have already got into India. And notice it's not Ethereum, it's not Bitcoin. What does it say? Google-backed payment company Ripple. Okay? Now, Google has this wallet. And Google-backed Ripple wallet. See where this is going? Now, there's something called Codius. It's an implementation of smart oracles. What Codius is, and this was made in 2014, actually was published in 2014, It might have been made in 2012. But anyhow, I'm not going to show you the original, but I have the original. Nobody else has. Okay. It's Google. See, Codius, which uses the Google native client for code sandboxing. All right. What we have is Codius is like the master translator. You could throw anything in one end of Google's native client, Codius. You could throw anything in the front end of Codius, and at the back end, whatever you want pops out. It's kind of like you throw a bunch of sand in the front end, and then diamonds come out the back end. It's kind of like what it is, okay? I'm using a very crude example. So Codius is the biggest secret in crypto. They already had this all figured out. From what, now this is where I'm guessing, Codius is now using AI and quantum computing. That's all a secret. The government, they don't want anybody to know. Codius, this is all government stuff. They don't want everybody to know that Codius is alive, because then people would have to admit, well, shit, Ripple figured this shit out 12 years ago. Oh yeah, they have. Yes, they have. We've just been waiting for the whole world to adopt it. Codius was invented in 2014. It was brilliant. And all of a sudden, what, they're not going to use it and it's dead? That's fucking stupid for people to say that, but that's okay. You've got to hide. You've got to hide it. What does Codius do? It interoperates. That's what makes Ripple interoperable, is Codius. These people are so fucking stupid. The reason the XRP ledger is interoperable is because of Codius. It can't be dead, dummy. Because then what's the interoperability, the interledger protocol? The interoperability of Ripple is Codius. And they've upgraded that by incorporating AI and quantum computing. You'll see. I know I don't have the exact evidence right now. It don't matter, because shit that I say, all these years later, comes out, oh shit, that was right. Okay. I don't know. I don't have the proof of everything. Some things are called faith. And faith is the knowledge that you know something is real, even if you don't have direct evidence to show it. Codius came out 11 years ago. It didn't go anywhere. That's what makes the XRP ledger interoperable. Codius is sandboxed code that comes from Google. It's a process where you, as a developer, your ledger can interact with any code language because it's sandbox code in Google. It's trusted, so it interoperates. Like with Bitcoin, you can only speak Bitcoin. With Ethereum protocol stuff, you have to just speak Ethereum. But now you got AllBridge working with Ethereum, so that makes Ethereum and Polygon and all that CeeLo shit interoperable. That's because AllBridge. Well, Ripple has Axelar as a bridge, and then they have Codius as well. And I'm not a coder, and I'm not an expert in any of this, and it doesn't really fucking matter in the end. What matters is you pick the right crypto. Now, back with Google's wallet, look right here. When was this whole wallet shit figured out, Crypto Hulk? Well, I'm going to show you right here. This wallet shit was figured out 11 years ago. See, everything, if you're brand new, everything you're seeing now, this shit's already been done. I'm showing you the evidence for all this stuff. It's already done. Why is it taking so long? I don't fucking know. All I know is I've got evidence that no other channel has. That's what I do know. So we have October 21, 2014. This right here is 2014. What's the title? They're talking about a new digital framework for what? Digital ID. A new framework for digital ID. Open data. And guess what? Ripple Labs is right there in the third paragraph as a developer. Now there's 21 companies that were working on this. Ripple is right there. So is Bitstamp. These are all Ripple partners. A lot of these are Ripple partners. Swarm, SnapSwap, Zappo. These are all Ripple partners. And they had what? Digital ID 11 years ago. It was all done. Okay. Now they're adding AI to it and quantum computing, but it was all basically done. They just made it more modern by adding more tech to the code. That's all. Now they're talking about wallets for crypto and other information, your health, your medical, your tax information. That's where Codius comes in, right? It's interoperability. You can put anything in your wallet. Codius will help you utilize it. It's a translator. Joe Constantino. Jose Constantino. Welcome to the entry-level membership. Now, what we got here, let's take a little look. What did I just send you? I sent you Ripple Singapore. Gold and silver in your wallet. Go to the 2-minute, 16-second mark. 2-minute, 16-second mark. What do you see here? A Ripple logo, and it says Ripple Singapore. Gold and silver in your wallet. Have you ever heard Ripple talking about Ripple Singapore? No, you haven't. You have never seen us before unless it's on my show. What do we have here is all this shit is already done. You're looking at Ripple Singapore, gold and silver in your wallet. If you look back at the, I think, 3-minute 50 seconds into it, go there. If you go to the 3-minute 50 seconds, what do you see? That wallet has physical commodities, securities, fiat currency, and more. You remember, you know what stocks and bonds are? Securities. You know the commodities market, oats, wheat, all that. Ripple already had all this stuff done, everybody. That's where Codius comes in. It interoperates. You can have securities going into the ledger, and Codius knows what to do with all this stuff. I don't know how it works. I'm not a computer coder, okay? I just find articles that nobody else has. I just find articles that nobody else has, and I show you what the future is going to be. That's basically how my show works. I find articles from the past that nobody else has, and those articles show you what the future is going to be. We're looking at here commodities, securities, fiat, gold, silver, crypto, fiat, all that's in the wallet. We know that Google's wallet and Google backs Ripple. No, that's just where this ends up. Yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it. All right. There's your evidence right there. The gold is in Reno. Shh, don't tell anybody, and other places. You know, I've heard that too. I've heard that they put the gold in Reno. I'll go take a look when I'm going to have to go get me a dirt bike or something. And drive out some dusty road in the middle of the night looking for the gold. We'll do a live stream. I'll use Starlink and we'll do a live stream. I'll give you my GPS coordinates. In case I break away and I go radio silent, at least you know my last known coordinates to send the search party. Now here we are, everybody. It's 2:00 in the morning. I think I found out where they keep the gold. Hey, you. What are you doing here? Oh, shit, they found me out. I got to run. See y'all in the morning at 6:30. No. All right. I'm just looking through the comments right here. XRP Shaman's like, I want to go with you, Hulk. We'll get a group like 15 Crypto Hulk fans. I'll be like, everybody, I know where the gold is. I was there last week. I used my night vision goggles. We come to get you out. Oh, my God. Nice one. Send Indiana Jones to find it. I'll bring the beers. Oh, my God. We'll be like on federal property, like so arrested. Like, oh, my God. We'll have helicopters on us and stuff. I'll be like, everybody, I think we're going to jail tonight. I think we kind of overstepped our bounds. Everybody's drinking beer like half the people don't even know what I'm saying. All right. That will be it. If we all run different directions, then we'll probably have a chat. Somebody's going to have to escape. All right. Very interesting news. Gold's been coming up, and these wallets are growing. It'll be everything, these wallets. We talked about a brand new investment, Plume Network, the Plume crypto. Sounds good to me. You got BlackRock and Ondo and shit and Ripple all in there and fucking Fireblocks. That would be a good crypto. If you wanted to do some gambling, get the Plume. It's not even really gambling. It's just you're going to be rich off it. It's just because that's designed for like Web3 and decentralized finance. And that's going to take a little bit of time. But look at the partners who's involved in that, right? They're not going to invest in dumb shit. So Plume would be something where give it a year, something like that. Maybe as Web3 takes off, you're in on something right now at 12 cents. And if you got those major league players partnering with you, you could be guaranteed. If you got Ripple partnering with you and BlackRock, you're golden, okay? So that is something where you're not going to be rich tomorrow. But as the crypto space grows, you're taking off with that Plume. All right, there we go. I will see you in my next broadcast, probably today at 5 or 5:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'll see you then.